What up, Liz?
What is up? We are live right now. If you don't know who I am Nazario. This camera is off center. Let's just center that a little bit more, even though you get a little bit of my other light in the background. Actually, let me do this real quick. Let me turn it on. Just for the aesthetics. Ooh, that is bright.
What up, Liz?
That doesn't look much better, actually. I'm probably about to turn it off. Whew. Okay, so anyways, I think that's all good. I think we're all set. So we are going to go ahead and get started in a couple seconds. Basically, like the title says, I am going to be working on some EDM beats. I actually make EDM beats a lot more than I share because I like them. I'm not good at it. I'm just practicing right now. But since there's nobody watching right now, according to this information, I'm just going to say it. I'm probably going to be working on an album soon. So I want it to have more of an EDM influence on it. And I can get more into the specifics of like what I mean by EDM, because that's a very broad and vague statement in my opinion. But I'd rather people not know until I kind of figure it out and get the sound more solidified. Because right now it's not. I gotta set up the keyboard cam. But it's been a crazy day, honestly. I got videos I need to edit for people. I have other stuff I need to do for people. So I'm just kind of barely getting by. But I still wanted to at least live stream for a little bit. Typically I start at 8 o'clock, but I need to get some things done first before the sun went down. So I pushed my live stream back a little bit so that I could have time to take care of some adulting things. Like mowing the lawn. If I can, and on top of that, I'm going to be super busy this weekend. So I'm going to be out of town. So as a result, I'm leaving tomorrow. So I just don't have as much time as I typically would. So it's been kind of challenging. I had to decide what I was and was not going to do today. And apparently one of those things is not eat, because I haven't eaten yet and I'm hungry. But I probably need to do that because it's kinda, sorta, kinda important. Some may say. Just saying. Let's get the Q2 in cam. Okay. You just messed up the keyboard cam. That's great. But yeah, we're gonna get started in a second. After I make sure everything is up and running. I committed the cardinal sin of touching the wrong thing on my camera, and now the camera is not working. So much fun. Okay, we're back. There we go. Okay, so we got the keyboard cam now. We are all good to go. In case you are wondering what the keyboard cam is, so yeah, for whatever reason, there's no audio on the keyboard cam output, so I gotta fix that real quick. Studio. Add. We're gonna put this. Okay, so now I think there should be audio on. Yeah, there we go. Now we have audio. We're good. So anyways, we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Ableton Live right now. And we'll just kind of mess around with some things and get some general ideas going. So currently, I am very... let me see. Trying to cut off my computer because that just looks weird. Currently, I really enjoy, like I said, currently I enjoy EDM music. I've always kind of enjoyed it, to be completely honest, since I was a kid. And I want to kind of try out some different things. I've been listening to a lot of future bass, but also house music. So there's a house music drop if you don't know why I laughed at that. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I might have ADHD. But yeah, so house music. There's like this house music drop that I think is hilarious. So I'm gonna play that real quick. Looks like we got one person watching. What is up? It looks like you already liked. I appreciate that. Bitrate lower, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Where are you watching from? Let's see. Let's go to YouTube. We're gonna pull up this this clip I'm talking about so you can get the reference. First time. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Your message is supposed to pop up on the screen, but apparently I'm at war with technology right now. So, there it is. Why is it in the worst? It's not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like right there. But yeah, welcome to the live stream. I'm gonna be making some EDM beats in a second. I'm just trying to remember this vocal sample that I heard that just says house music, but I don't know how to find it, so I'm just gonna move on. Anyways, moving on. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into Le Live. Now we're in Ableton. So we're gonna fade the music real quick so we can actually make beats. That was almost a smooth transition. So I'm gonna start out with some drums first. Cause why not? Drums are cool. I like drums. So like I said, I'm gonna be working on some future bass tracks. So I gotta find some future bass drums that we're gonna use. Let's see. Where's my drum folder? I'm sometimes organized, I promise. There we go. Kicks. Let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough or something, and I can make adjustments. Ooh. I also have a very strange addiction to very loud kick drums. Like, that thing is very loud on my end. Let me turn that down over here. I don't need this that loud. So we got our kick. Let me jump up to 160. I think 160 is a good PPM. Let me get the PPM. Ooh, no. Indecisiveness. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So we're going to put this about halfway. Let's get some snares in here. I feel like making beats is like one of the most annoying things to people that don't know what's going on. Because it's just like a lot of like, it's just, making beats is literally just like sitting there going. And trying to find the right sound. So I feel like for people that don't make beats, it's probably really annoying. Actually, I like that one. We're going to layer that. And I've been watching like a lot of like pop and EDM producers live streams, and the way that they make beats is like so complicated. And then you hear the song, and it sounds like the most basic thing ever. And I'm thoroughly impressed by that. And that's what I want to be like, which is why I'm trying to make more electronic music and pop music too. I don't like that snare anymore. I like to put my snares slightly ahead of the beat, and then my kicks behind it a little bit. I don't know if that's a electronic thing or not, if that's like a cardinal sin or not, but we're doing it. Exactly. Like, that's like, I might be not necessarily versatile to my detriment, but my interest hurt me a lot of times because I really like doing a bunch of different things. So one day I'll be like, yeah, I'm I'm gonna be making like all these trap beats, and then I'm like, but what about that EDM though? And I get distracted. So that's where what my life is consists of. So I have like a little snare. I need like a bigger, like a big snare. We're gonna go to Splice for the big snare. Because I might not have that already. And then we're gonna go to instruments and genre. Dubstep has big snares. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That sounds that sounds exactly what I need. And I might need to swap out that kick too, because that kick has a little bit, like some of those frequencies in that kick are like, yeah, to me. So I don't know, that kick, something about that kick doesn't sit right with me. And we're gonna go back to dubstep and see, because I think like future bass is like future bass to me is kind of like the next. It's like the updated version of dubstep, but more musical. Like it figured out what, like, future bass is like the version of dubstep where they figured out like how to make it more musical than like what was popular with dubstep. Like I like dubstep, but I typically like more like UK dubstep. So that typically is much more bass heavy and not as like screechy and annoying, I guess. Even though I don't find dubstep that annoying, like I typically am hearing it and I'm like, I wonder what they're doing. But with future bass, like it still has kind of some of the same elements as dubstep, but it's very chord heavy. So it appeals to my I like chords senses. So wow, you could really feel that swing on that kick. I don't want it to be that swung. Like this is how much we're swinging. Like look at that. That's like barely any swing. But I promise it makes a difference. That's supposed to be like, yeah, that's more of what I wanted. Okay. So we got that. I know I'm acting like I've never made EDM music before or any kind of electronic music before, but I have, to the point of having sounds that I can make. But I'm just going to make them from scratch. We're just going to be extra today. So I'm about to make my super saw manually because I've been practicing. So I've been practicing this. It's not as complicated as you would think. So we're going to change the unison up to 7. I'm going to detune it just a little bit. What is that? 0.16, whatever. We're actually going to pop that out with the rounded square. See, or the saw rounded square, and see what happens when we do that. Like that. We're gonna boost this up by 20. We're gonna do about 5 voices. Do that. Turn the blend a little bit down. We're gonna add some white noise. I think that there should be like a air can. We'll do air can 1. I don't think we need the sub on this. But we got... Okay, this has just turned... So now this has turned more into like a pop thing, but I like that chord progression, and that just changed everything that I'm doing. So we're going to pretend like I was making this from the beginning that way. That's what we're going to go with. So... But I also want to change the sound. I'm not going to make the sound, but I do think this sound is almost what I want. Let me jump up. So we're going to try that, but I'm going to just save the sound real quick, and then I'm going to use another sound for that, because that's like a mid-saw. That's what I'm going to call that, by mid-saw. And I'm actually just going to make a new folder and just call it saw and put it in there. Because now it's sounding a little bit more like funk pop, kind of, like that chord progression, but I like it. So we're going to find a brass sound for that. We got a lot of bass in here. Our BA. Here we go. Why is there such a small section of... Not that sound. I almost have it. This is going to sound very rough, but I promise once I actually play it out, it's going to sound better. It's a weird pattern for me to play. Okay, here we go. But I'm not paying attention to the 2, 3, 4. That was very rough. We're going to pretend like that was perfect, and then we're just going to adjust it in here. So let's go ahead and tweak this, because I played all the right notes. I just didn't play the right rhythm. Like, I was super swung more than I needed to be. We're gonna keep the swing, but we're just gonna whatchamacallit? We're just gonna bring it a little bit more onto the beat, so it's not as delayed and late and stuff. That one might need to be adjusted a little bit. Like, this might need to be a little bit in right there. Bring that one a little bit closer, add that. Boom. There we go. We're going to keep on trying some other sounds for that. We're going to go over to Analog Lab. We want a brass sound. Synth brass. Will love reverb. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Maybe it's just the envelope. Maybe less release. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm going to keep the same kick. What we're going to do, make it 4 on the floor. Maybe not that one. Let's see what other kicks we have here to offer. We'll try a house kick and then also a pop kick. So this is going to be like my top end of the kick. I'm going to layer it. So we're going to use this for the top end, because I still want like the... I actually liked it better on that one. Either way, I don't technically know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. So we'll see how this turns out. So I just want the top end of this one. Where's 10K? So there we go. I want that snappy kind of sound for the kick. And then I need a different kick for the low end. I can make this one work. So we're going to group these together. And then we're going to go... This is what we need to do, actually. We're going to use the drum thing, because I always do it this way, but it's so inefficient. I think if we just use... I didn't mean to put that there. Pretend like that didn't happen. I think it's... Is it impulse? No, not impulse. I think it is instrument rack. I think with instrument rack, I can blend these two kicks. I'm fairly positive. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's what I want. So we have that kick, and then we have this kick. And then we're going to have our MIDI file. And it's probably going to be easier overall. I wonder if I can... to be able to do what I want to do. And then we're just going to do C3. Three, four, boom, boom, boom. We're going to jump over here. Okay. So now I can use the auto filter to EQ both of these sounds together. So what I'm going to do is this one is going to be my top end and this one is my low end. We're going to map. This is like very nerdy stuff that I'm doing right now. Like, I don't know how many hip hop producers do any of this, that what I'm doing. So we're gonna map the frequency of that one and then also jump over and map the frequency of this one. So now what happens is, will it let me do both? I thought it would let me do both. Apparently not. Wait, did it? It did. There we go. There we go. So now we have our kick. So this is bypass both of these real quick, and I'm going to solo this. Let me do that. So that's what the first kick sounds like. So now we have them combined, and then we can just put a limiter whole thing, the whole shebang. And now I have control. Now I have control of how this kick sounds. So I can kind of decrease the snappiness if I want. There we go. So they're very rigid and boring. So next, what we're about to do, ignore that. Next, what we're about to do is add some percussion loops, something that gives this track a little bit of groove. So we're gonna go to percussion, if I could spell percussion, and then loops. And we're gonna choose a genre. We're gonna choose pop. And just see what percussion loops come up with that selection. I like this. Sounds like it's a coin or something. So what we're gonna do with that is, ooh, that's way too fast. Half it. And I think I'm actually going to pick up the BPM of the track too. I think that's what I want. So we got that. And then we're going to sidechain that, not to the kick. I have figured out that sidechaining to the kick is a bad idea, because if I take the kick out and I still want that sound, it just goes away, obviously. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. So what I've started doing, that's not the folder that I want actually. I want this folder with hi-hats. I think we'll use that one, and then instruments. We'll go with simpler. And this is going to be my sidechain for that. Drums. Actually, I think I have a sidechain thing that I've made as a preset, but I don't know what I did with it. So now we're here. So, and then we're just going to turn up the volume so we have a lot of that. Mute it. And that is annoying because it's not sidechained to anything. Right now, but now we're going to see how this sounds. Let's see. We'll go 110. And then Let's try side chaining that sound too. Side chain everything. So it's gone from EDM to like electro funk pop thing now. We're going somewhere. But because of that, we need a bass line. So, I'm trying to stall for it to work. We're using Contact. There we go. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but like I said, I'm not primarily a pop producer, so kind of just being super judgmental on myself for how this sounds so far. We'll jump over here to this camera so you can see me struggle. We'll try it. Nope. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this step by step. If I could just play it smooth one time. So we're just gonna do this section by section. So we're just gonna do that. So we got that part. This is part of why I like this, like, setting enabled in. That was a little heavy. Whoa, 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 hold on. This is kind of iffy, but it is what it is. My bass line's a little I think that's what I need to do. I figured it out. I'm trying to make this sound like a real live bass line. I have a bass right there that I could probably play, but I kind of suck at it, even because I haven't just played it in a long time. Yeah, that sounds more like a bass player. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Let's go ahead and try that again. And I have no metronome, but let's see how that. I have. Dum ba da ba da dum dum ba da ba dum ba da ba dum. So we got the first part. And then I want this to sound like a. And then we're gonna do some hammer-ons. That's a hammer off, and then that's a hammer on. I don't know if this is how this plugin. I also want these behind the kick. I want the bass line dragging more than I want it rushed, but because I'm like so focused on playing it right, it's making me play. I'm just playing ahead of the beat. Almost got it. Okay, we're going step by step, very slowly to get this bass line, but it's working so far, so I'm happy. We're gonna make that a short bass note. I think shorter bass, like stabbing. And then we're gonna do doom 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 doom. Drag that. That doesn't sound too bad. Wait, so. That is almost what I wanted. I want to play that note. I don't know what's going on. Ah, there we go. I think that'll be... I think that... I don't know why these notes just aren't playing at all. So we got our bass line, sort of, kind of. I do like the idea of like a shorter, stabbier. That sounds interesting. We'll see how it sounds. This is really just experimentation, so it doesn't have to come out perfect or anything. Like, this isn't going to be used for anything as far as I'm aware. What if we take out those and then we add in some snares? Not that snare. Let's see what comes up when I search pop snare. And then we're going to narrow it down to pop. I don't want this set of snares. We'll try this one out. Let's see. Let's see. Now we're gonna see how this sounds. I'm just gonna mute this synth sound. And then my other idea was not that. But I think I can get a cool sound if I like have this sweep into it. Yeah. It has a weird swing when you do it that way. So now that what we need is we just need a little bit of an impact on that snare. So I need like a... I like that one, but not for this. Yeah, something like that. So, I'm just curious, what does it sound like by... That snare does sound... I do like the sound of the snare that I just made, mixing these two together. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute that on all of them. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the last one, we're going to add a clap. Genre, we're going to say pop again. I'm glad it took some practice to be able to talk and make beats at the same time. If you watch like some of my old videos from a few years ago, I could not do it. I tried making some videos. Well, you can't see them because they never got posted. I would try to make beat videos, and they just like they didn't go anywhere because I was supposed to be talking and narrating my process, and then all of a sudden I just get dead silent and just get super locked in and focused and not say a word. So, but yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. But now I added this clap to the snare, but you can't really hear it, but that's fine because it's gonna have like reverb on it for that last sound. I'm debating if I'm going to use the Valhalla Vintage Verb or if I'm going to use the UAD Pure Plate. I like both of them. These are my two favorite reverbs right now. We're going to test them both out and figure out which one I like. I don't even have to test it. I like that already. That is exactly what I needed. Actually, now I'm hearing it in context. I'm like, maybe. We'll find out. We're going to jump over to the plate verb real quick and see how that one sounds. We're just going to use a preset. Big Studio Plate. That sounds promising. That one sounds so much more clean. Let me turn it up a little bit. What about both? Why not both? We're just gonna go. I'm sure there's somebody that's like losing their mind at the fact that I'm using two reverbs on top of each other. Like I don't know what I'm doing. So I only have enough time to like do a few more things to this beat because I have like a bunch of stuff I need to do with editing some videos and stuff. So far, the only thing that I like about this beat is the drums. And they're not even there yet. Like, I need to add some more something. I'm going to add an extra clap in here to keep it interesting. Because right now the drum pattern feels very like... That's crazy how something so subtle could change that much of this. At least to me. And then I'm going to add a double clap here. So we're going to do that. Might need a little... I like the live clap, but I think I need a bigger, liver clap. I like that, but I don't want the reverb on it. This is why I waste time, 'cause I'm indecisive. And then I'm just going to go back to one that I chose earlier. Yay, go team. I think this might work better. Actually, ooh, what about this? Keep that other clap. How long have I been producing? I have been producing Since I was 16 and I am 27 now, so that's 11 years. You just heard me do verbal math to figure out how long I've been producing for. But yeah, I started out just by doing like making hip hop beats, mostly like sampled stuff because I sucked at making anything like without samples. And then I switched over to Logic, and it forced me to get better at doing my own thing. And then I went back to Ableton Live, and now we're here. Oh, see, that's what we're talking about. That's what I wanted. But now I need like, oh my gosh, I think way too much. I am thinking way too much on this. I need a riser, like a clap riser. I'm just going to make one real quick. We're going to do that, solo that, add audio track. But yeah, with me having been making beats for so long, I can kind of do certain things fairly quick or make rough ideas, not exactly what I want, but make things that are fairly decent, even though I have a very high standard for myself. Did it not get the actual clap? Let me do that one more time. Cool. So we just resampled that clap so that I could make a riser out of it, so it like will rise into it. Technicality. That's what I was going for. I just wanted a little bit more of that sound, of that riser sound, so it wasn't so short. But it ducks, so I need to have that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're going to turn down that clap a little bit. We don't want it so up in the front. Yeah, there we go. And there are my drums. And I don't know how to make anything else. Apparently. We'll hear what it sounds like together. Actually doesn't sound bad. The only thing that I don't like about the bass line is how computerized it sounds. So I might at some point in time come back to this and try to make either replay the bass line, or I'm gonna have to find a bass player that can play it for me and play it better on an actual bass. So, but I actually do like this. It has the sound that I was going for. Although that snare is very loud. Yeah. Take it back in a minute. Take it back in a minute. So we're going to try something out. I'm gonna try out some chords over this. But I'm not the best at chords. I'm actually getting piano lessons right now so I can get better at playing piano. So I can do more of what I hear in my head or just come up with better ideas. So I'm just getting like piano lessons so I can just attach some of my piano playing to some music theory and some experience playing stuff. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm hoping it'll improve my piano playing or my beat making. Wait, that was an accident. Did it? Yes. I did that all by accident and didn't remember what chords I played. But Ableton Live is so cool because I was just trying to play around. But what it does is as you play chords, it will save them. And then you can just hit a button and it'll show you all the MIDI notes. Because I accidentally played wrong notes technically. Like I wasn't supposed to play that. But it works so well with this. So we got our basic sound down. We got a few minutes left before I have to jump off of here. Let's fix that a little bit. We're gonna double up that clap, so it'll do that twice. I'm gonna add a little bit more reverb to the clap, to the main clap that's going throughout that section. Just to make it have more of a vibe. I need a bright reverb. Not that hot, right? There we go. And then we're gonna cycle through some sounds for these keys. I do like that sound, but not for this. I don't think keys is gonna work because it's like they're very something words. I can't speak. I do like that. That's actually pretty dope. I'm happy with this actually. Yeah, this is fairly decent. I need a name for it, so I can save it and not lose it. Yeah. I mean, it's got a nice groove to it. I like it. I can't dance, but yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna name it Going Home based off of what you said. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Okay, cool. So I gotta sign off now. And actually, it does sound really, it's very fitting. But yeah, I have to sign off now because I got to get some more work done, but I still wanted to do my bi-weekly live stream. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to have another video out next week, but my schedule is really quite crazy. So we'll see if I can actually finesse that because I got a lot going on. So fingers crossed that we can get a video out next week. If not, then I'll have a video out in a couple more weeks. So see you later. Have a great night.